Let me ask you a question, sir. How do you get with the right production team? Marvin Gaye responds, oh baby, it's cutthroat around here. Don't let these niggas fool you. NayRob's lovers, my love bugs, I really do appreciate all your support. However, I need to call in the recruits. What I am doing is trying to rebuild my channel as a book reviewer channel, and I need help from everybody. I am reaching out to Funky Dinevas, Funky Bunch, T.S. Madison's, Maddie Mob. Who else is it? Of course, the Winos and the Tea Sippers. In actuality, we all share you as creators down here on YouTube. What I am doing is asking for all of my supporters to please, that's my washing machine, y'all. That's my washing machine, y'all. I apologize. But I am asking for all of my supporters to please tell your family, tell your friends, and tell your coworker. Because, you know, like I say, you get into work at 7 o'clock, you turn on YouTube and watch me act a fool all damn day. And before you know it, it's 4. So, with that being said, I really appreciate everyone's support. Now, let's get into Rick James' book review and recap of Glow. Now, after they got rid of Colin in his travels, he met a man named Morley, a man who was rich and gay, and he wanted to take the Monibirds to New York to meet up with some more of his friends. Now, again, here go Rick James. Well, I'm evading the draft. I'm not supposed to be here. I'm AWOL, yet another motherfucker who he done told. I keep telling y'all, I keep telling everybody, if you're going to do some dirt, keep it to your goddamn self. Because believe me, if you piss them off, they're going to use it against you later. But I digress. So anyway, Rick James and the Monibirds go with Morley to New York City. Now, Morley has a friend named Sal Mineo. And he, you know, of course, he said they had the best grass. I'm saying to myself, is this all is in this book? Drugs and fuck. Mineo was a actor who worked with James Dean and Rickety James. Remember seeing him in the movie Rebel Without a Cause. Now the band, meaning Rick James and the Monibirds, was staying in Morley's parents' house on Park Avenue. He said that it was more luxury that he has ever seen in his life. He said it had plenty of hash, grass, or whatever it is you want to call it, and plenty of boogity sugar. Now, Morley, Rickety James, and Mineo is in the back of the limo. And Mineo say, hey, how you like them powdered donuts? Rickety James was like, oh, it's all right. You know, but my thing is weed. Rick James says to himself, well, I should have said it's weed for right now. I'm like, damn, Rick James, you done tried just about every goddamn drug out there. You like, oh, I'm just a weed man. Nigga, please. So now, you know, they all riding around town, high off of potted donuts, the boogity sugary, and hash, or grass, or whatever the hell they call it, child. I don't know. But anyway, they riding around town. And while they riding around town, one of the dudes say, you know what you should do? You should check out this guy named Neil Young. He'll round off your sound. Now, what the sound was that they were looking for, it was a R&B, funky, hippie kind of sound. And that's what the group needed. Now, at the end of the night, they ended up at this girl named Joni house. Joni knew all the musicians because when they came in town, they crashed at her pad. I don't know what's so special about her, but, you know, I'm not a musician. I don't know. But anyway, Joni was like, I'm going to hook it up. Joni said, oh, you want Neil Young? No problem. Beep, bop, boop, 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 beep-a-doo, beep-a-doo. Hey, Neil Young, I need you here. You need to meet this dude. You need to make it happen. So I guess Joni had magic pussy or something, and, you know, it was on and popping. One night while the Monibirds were playing at a club, the right people were in the audience. It was a dude named John Eaton, who was also Morley's friend. Morley wanted to be the manager. John wanted to be a producer. They agreed to it. Since you want to be the producer, since you want to be a manager, go right on ahead, show and tell. Now, John, because he had the money, because he was a rich kid, child, them rich kids know how to spend up their parents' money, but I digress. But because he was a rich kid, next minute you know, they got thousands of dollars worth of new instruments. Now, you know, in the interim, of all this, functionality going on up there in New York. He said he met this lady named Elk. Elk taught him how to, let's say, eat the peach. Okay? Now, he ain't never eat the peach before. Now, he didn't, had a lot of women in his day, but back then, it was taboo for a man to eat the peach. Elk was the lucky winner who got him to subscribe to eating peaches. So when he seen the reaction of Elk and how he ate her peach, he said, oh shit, I need to do this more often. I need to eat more peaches. But could you imagine head from Rickety James? Ooh, I bet you it was the best. Child. I'm back. RJ, his confidence is on 1,000. RJ goes to John and Morley and say, look here, John and Morley, you need to get these record execs and you need to bring them to Toronto to hear me. John and Morley say, you're going to go to Detroit to play for them. Detroit? Nigga, don't you remember me telling you that I cannot be in America too long? The feds is watching. But at any rate, John and Morley say, listen, Berry Gordy wants to meet you, and he ain't going to Toronto to see you, so pack your shit, do what you need to do, and get your ass to Detroit. Rick James said his concern was that when he got down there to the Motown, to the Detroit, everybody there looked like pimps because they were still wearing conks, okay? Rickety James and his group looked like hippies, so he was a bit uncomfortable. He was still very respectful. He wasn't chasing no hoes. He was just watching and learning. They played for Berry Gordy, and he is in love with it. He likes it. Don't change nothing. Only thing I'm going to do is introduce you to Mr. Mickey Stevenson. He is the head of A&R. The Minor Birds have a 6-year contract with Motown. Rick James in his travels meets Marvin Gaye. Hello, sir. My name is Ricky James Matthews. Marvin Gaye responds, my name is Marvin Gaye. Rick James says, sir, I know exactly who you are. Let me ask you a question, sir. How do you get with the right production team? Marvin Gaye responds, oh, baby, it's cutthroat around here. Don't let these niggas fool you. Don't let these niggas think that it's all happy family around here, because it ain't. Unless it's like some incestuous bullshit going on, because everybody fucking everybody. A dog-eat world down here to the Motown. I said, damn, Rickety James, tell the whole truth, why don't you? And then when Rickety James says this, I said, why didn't nobody tell me this? I didn't know that Marvin Gaye was married to Berry Gordy's big sister, who was 18 years Marvin Gaye's senior. I wonder if he had to marry her in order to get that contract. So let's just say this. When it comes to Motown, everybody was fucking everybody. Not my words, his words. So let's get into some more shock and awe about Motown. I didn't know that Tommy Chong from Cheech and Chong wrote for Motown. In fact, Tommy Chong was the one that found the Jackson 5. Not Diana Ross, the way that they portrayed it. Now, I knew that Diana Ross ain't, find them motherfuckers, but I didn't know it was Tommy Chong from Cheech and Chong. How the hell that happened? And how old is them motherfuckers now? He said not only did he meet Marvin Gaye, but he met Tammy Terrell, Diana Ross, the Supremes, the Marvelettes, and all them other women's. But he didn't try his hand because he didn't know who was fucking who, according to what Marvin Gaye said. Because remember, Marvin Gaye told him, everybody's fucking everybody. And he didn't want to step on nobody's toes because his contract is still hot. Okay, and I respect that. Then he finally meets Stevie Wonder. He's excited. Stevie, guess what? I want a talent show playing one of your songs. Oh, yeah, which song? Sing it for me. Rickety James get into his best Stevie Wonder stance and sang the song. And Stevie Wonder says to him, son, one day I'm going to be listening to you. You just wait and see. Stevie Wonder said, what's your name, son? He said, Ricky James Matthew. Stevie Wonder said, that's not going to work. It's too long, son. Too many syllables for a motherfucker to remember. Your name is Ricky James. Try that. Who knew that Ricky James or Rick James got his name from Stevie Wonder? Like I said, you learn something new every day. So right now, Rickety James is feeling real froggy with that 6-year contract up underneath his arm. He flies back home to Buffalo. He happy to see his mammy. His mammy is happy to see him. But she says, son, the feds is still watching. And I need you to get the fuck up out of here for them niggas kicking my dough. Okay. Now, Rick James, he bothered, but he's still trying to show strength to his mother. Ma, I want you to come back with me. Mama said, baby, I ain't trying to be a killjoy. I'm happy that you the best man that you can be right now. Okay, we're going to go back to Toronto together, but I can only stay a week. I need to get back home. I got other kids I need to take care of. Okay? Got a whole husband around here, I got shit I got to do. Your mammy can't just pick up and just run to Toronto behind your ass like a goddamn groupie. Rick James tried to assure his mother, Mammy, I got a whole new idea, a whole new name. My name is now Ricky James. Mama looked at him and said, okay, son, but you heard what I said. The feds are still watching, and now Ricky James is back in Toronto with his mammy, okay? Now, he done promised his mother all these big things because he knew that Motown had an advancement waiting for the minor birds, but they ain't seen it yet. He calls up John and Morley, John the producer, Morley the manager. John and Morley, motherfuckers, where my advancement at? Morley say, calm down, Beavis. Calm down. Just come to my house and we'll talk about it. Ricky James, he's still in the frame of mind. I ain't trying to talk. I want to see my motherfucking money. You heard me. When Ricky James got there, Morley in front of his new house. In front of his new house is a brand new motorcycle. Ricky James is looking like, what the fuck is going on here now, Clarence? Morley said, calm down. Your money will be here next week. Ricky James, the habitual line stepper that he is, said, I don't want to hear that bullshit, and kicked his ass in front of his new house and his new bike. I said, what kind of bullshit is that? Now, you can't do that. Mr. Habitual Line Stepping Rickety James. You can't do that because there will be a consequence to your actions. Ring, ring, ring. Yes. May I speak with Rickety James, please? Who's calling? What? You know damn well it wasn't no caller ID. This is Cheryl from Motown. Oh, hey, Cheryl, what's up? What's going on? Yes, Mr. Barry Gordy told me that, your motherfucking ass is not welcomed here in Motown. We do not hire fugitives. Fuck you. We're going to tell everybody in the music industry that you tried to throw us in a trick bag. You a whole fugitive from the military. Fuck you. Don't call us no more. Ricky James reflecting back on kicking that white man ass in front of his brand new house and his brand new bike. Okay, he's saying to himself, damn, I handled that the wrong way. You sure did. You don't kick a man ass in front of his brand new house and in front of his brand new bike. That's not what you do, Rickety James. Although Rickety James done fucked up church money by whooping that man ass in front of his brand new house, in front of his brand new bike, the minor bird still had his back. Okay? Problem still exists, child. Mammy calls, son. Come on back home, son. Come back home. Rick James, feeling defeated, he goes back home. Now, the night before, him and his mother went out on an old beautiful date. They sat, listened to jazz music, enjoyed the nightlife together like how they used to do in the old days. Now, the following morning, knock, knock, knock. The feds is right there. They handcuff him and put him in a car. That nigga on his way to Vietnam. Now, if you have not already done so, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And remember this, the same people that you meet on the way up will always be the same people that you meet on the way down. NayRob's lovers, my patron loves. Have a good one. Peace.